Hello, you're welcome to the chemistry series with Excellence Simplified, and today's video is going to be very short. We're going to be looking at atomicity. Now, atomicity is the number of atoms in a molecule of an element. So the number of atoms in the molecule of an element is called the atomicity of that element. Let's take, for example, we have monatomic elements. Monatomic elements, mono means one. So monoatomic elements contain just one atom in a molecule. What does that mean? If you look at this is sodium, Na. As you can see, it's just one atom in this sodium molecule. Magnesium, 1. Iron, 1. But it is not necessary to write the 1 here since it is 1 already. So there's no need writing 1 here. We already know it's monoatomic. Alright, another example is diatomic element. Diatomic element, di means 2. So diatomic elements contains 2 atoms in a molecule. Now, this is hydrogen molecule. And as you can see, this is 2 hydrogen atoms making up one molecule. So it's just like writing it like this, H and H. As you can see, this is one atom of hydrogen. This is another atom of hydrogen to give us the hydrogen molecule. So what is the atomicity of hydrogen here? The atomicity of hydrogen here is 2. So anytime they're asking you what's the atomicity of a particular element, just look at how many atoms are in that element. So this is diatomic. The atomicity is 2. Oxygen here is diatomic because it is having 2 atoms of oxygen in this oxygen molecule. So this is the atomicity is also 2. Nitrogen here, the atomicity is 2 because it has 2 atoms of nitrogen in this nitrogen molecule. Hope you're following. Another example is triatomic elements. Triatomic elements contains 3 atoms in a molecule. Example, ozone. Ozone is O3. So it contains 3 atoms of oxygen in this ozone molecule. So the atomicity is equals to what? 3. Now, we can move on like that, but to summarize it, we have polyatomic elements. Poly means many. Now, polyatomic elements contains 4 or more atoms in a molecule. Contains 4 or more atoms in a molecule. Now, example, P4, that's phosphorus. Phosphorus, the atomicity here is 4 because it has 4 atoms of phosphorus in this phosphorus molecule. Sulfur naturally exists as S8. The atomicity of sulfur here is 8. It has 8 atoms of sulfur in that sulfur molecule. Now let's look at some exercise. I promise to keep this very, very short. Now, how many atoms are in the following? You are asked how many atoms are in the following. Now, this 3H2 means 3 molecules. Means 3 molecules of hydrogen. Means 3 molecules of hydrogen. But now we are asked how many atoms. Now, how many atoms means, now if you look at this, let's remove this 3. This H2 here means 2 atoms of hydrogen, but we have 3 molecules of it. So it will be 3 times 2, which is what? Which is what? 6 atoms. So we have 6 atoms of hydrogen here. Now here, you use the same principle. This 7 molecules of ozone. This means 7 molecules of ozone. Please take note that O3 is for ozone. 7 molecules of ozone. And ozone contains 3 atoms of oxygen. So the atomicity or the number of atoms present in 7 molecules will be 7 times 3, which is what? 21 atoms. Now, sodium here is monatomic. This means 2 molecules of sodium. 2 molecules of sodium. And so since sodium is monatomic, it's just 2 times 1, which is still what? 2 atoms. So basically, these are some of the things you see under atomicity, and it is very, very important. So if you have any question, drop it in the comment section. If you don't have any question, actually say thank you in the comment section. See you in the next video. My name is Excellence Simplified.